So the audio is probably going to suck on this because I'm not in my usual recording space and I'm using my phone as a microphone. But I wanted to talk about this while the emotions were still fresh. I've been doing a rewatch of Degrassi TNG and I got to, I believe it's episode 5 of season 3, Pride, part 2. This is something else I love about Degrassi. Not only does it show you that you're not alone, but it makes you empathize with people and experience situations that you might never have been in. I've never been attacked because of who I am. No one's ever beaten me up or made fun of me. But watching Marco get picked on endlessly by Spinner and then jumped in the park, it felt like I was there with him, that I was experiencing this. Of course, the superb acting helps with that, but so does the writing and everything about the episode. It's really hard to describe the emotions that it leaves you with. It just sort of shakes you up. You weren't physically there with Marco, but you understand how he feels. And part of you feels that way too. You're appalled that something like this happens enough that it's replicated on broadcast TV, and that it can seemingly happen to anyone. Marco didn't tell them that he's gay. All he did was walk down the street in a neighborhood populated typically by gay people. That's all he did. And that was all that was needed for him to get beaten up. And then to see someone like Spinner, who typically doesn't mean harm for the most part, be not only abrasive towards Marco, but shame him, taunt him, bully him for being gay. It's a stark reminder that it's not only the people doing the punching and kicking that are homophobes. They're not the only ones causing harm. It can be little comments like calling someone a fag or suggesting that they are somehow feminized by liking another guy. It's also words that do harm, and I think that's something important for us to remember. Because really, during this whole arc, what was the difference between Spinner and those randoms who jumped Marco? The only difference I see is that Spinner was supposedly Marco's friend, until he found out that Marco is something that Spinner doesn't agree with. I'm glad Degrassi is still around, to put us in the shoes of people whose situations we might not be familiar with, and as always, remind us we're not alone. Thank you for consuming this video, and until next time.